You know, that last part I had recorded s- comes off as pretty foolish, if you ask me, when it comes to this whole school the school debacle or the discourse. Last time on Umineko when they cry, um, Anji was supposed to study for the test of the sword, but instead she decides to play the game with the Sisters of Purgatory instead of just And I did say, like there's nothing wrong with taking a break, but unfortunately, not for these fucking rich ass students. Sorry. And then I went into this whole bit of a very foolish tirade between the the great average balance of the sword. Man, I'm half tired. And then anytime I see something that is going to you know, come off as annoying, then I'm going to fucking debunk this. Because this isn't this stuff right here doesn't even seem to be fucking important. Because again, these fucking her classmates just ragging her on, even though Anji does little to nothing wrong. I mean, she did, you know. I mean, there are some very few weird occurrences when it comes to Anji, but you know, that's just the harsh reality she has to put up to. It's fucking ridiculous, you know. But when it comes, I guess we can turn negative into a positive later on, right? Anyway, at about 9 that night, I was told to stand up and read it aloud. The contents were smeared black with tears and eraser marks. It certainly was my handwriting, but it was like a list of soulless letters, whose contents I couldn't even remember. Everything had been copied down, according to their orders. So while I had been the one to write the letters, they weren't my words. I had been coerced into writing them down, and even coerced into reading them aloud. Even after all this time, I was surprised to learn that, beyond just ignoring people and hiding their things, there are other ways to bully people.
ほら早く読み上げなさいよ。後宮さんのためにこれだけの人間がこんなに遅くまで付き合ってるのよ。少しは感謝したら？そこで感謝の気持ちが湧かないという時点でもう協調性がかけらほどもないのよね。大丈夫よ、後宮さん。これからは私たちがいつも一緒にいてあげるから。一緒にお勉強して生まれ変わりましょう。ね
I'm pretty sure right here that you can't even pity these sort of people because they're nothing but dogs. Sorry. As I stood by my seat, surrounded by them, I dropped my gaze towards the blackened page, and then I spoke those humiliating words. But right away, jeers flew at me saying that they couldn't hear and to speak up. I can't read it. I had no idea that being forced to read a paragraph humiliating me would be so painful. My throat shook. My fingertips shook. The paragraph of humiliation written in my own handwriting made my eyes burn with a hot liquid. So my world blurred and twisted. I saw the girls surrounding me twist and bend. I saw them twist and bend into the impression I had of them. In other words, that was my true field of vision. Beyond that twisted crowd of people, I could see my friends. Compassion could be seen in all of their eyes.
エンジェ、しっかり。ウリュ。
Maria, One-chan, and Sakutara were looking at me with sad eyes, probably because they realized that even cheap words of compassion would hurt me. they keep alternating between trying to say something and hanging their heads.
なんなのよこいつら。最低のやつら。
Obviously.
腹渡が煮えくり返るわよ。園児様を寄ってたかってなぶり物にして何が楽しいわけ？妬ましくても吐き出せない園さ。誰でもいいのよ、吐き出せればね。最低のやつら。園児様、ここはご自身の名誉のために怒り狂うことが許される場面です。怒りは正当な感情で正当な反応。
True.
ここで怒らなかったらどこで怒るんですか？やめなさいよ、安っぽく園児様を怒らせないで。それができたらもうやってるわよ、園児様は。
怒って状況が改善できるならそうすべきだ。
Well, here's something that I would keep asking like over and over just to annoy people. If you were in this situation, if you're with a gang load of people in this freaking public school, no matter if it's a rich one or a poverty, what would you actually no? Because poverty really depends on like whether the students have like have a weapon in them or no matter what. I'm pretty sure there's no way a rich in a freaking wealthy ass school they would have a possibility of wielding something. So unless they cause any harm towards you, and then you have a right reason to fucking retaliate back.
だが客観的に判断してそれはますますに状況を悪化させるだけだろう。屈辱的だが今は耐えるのが賢明だ。
Interesting. So it's gonna. I do agree that they're aggravating the situation further, but but I'm pretty sure in reality, there's no teacher that could help you. There's no one fucking monitoring the fucking classroom. Everyone is only the students gotta by themselves. No person is gonna go by their side.
さすがベルフェネーは怠惰やってます。ふざけないでよ、私は耐えられない。こいつらが許せない。みんな騒がないで。エンジェの負担になっちゃうよ。
Okay, what is this little vote of mixed emotion to whether you gotta do something or not?
負担？何言ってんのよ、ここは騒ぐところでしょ。私たち家具は主が侮辱されているのを見て冷静でいられるほど残酷じゃない。
I mean, the previous owner that they served by the Sisters of Purgatory is fucking Beatrice, so I'm pretty sure you can't really shape what furniture can do.
エンジ様、そんな侮辱の文章を読む義務はありません。怒りの声を上げられないならせめてその屈辱の文面を床に叩きつけて。
At least throw that fucking letter on the crumple it up. Well, what the well? And then what? Like, I'm pretty sure these students are just gonna like spit in her hair or like grab her by the thread of the hair and pull it, yank it out. And then like, what is Angie gonna do? Like, obviously she can't learn the fucking like how to fight back or self-defense.
口汚く罵らなくていい。のけぞらせるほどの大声を上げなくていい。ただ渾身の力でそのノートを床に叩きつけて。それだけのことで エンジ様は強い意志を示すことができる。
Just find like a nearby fucking chair and like chuck at them. Like just show that you have enough of your bullshit.
勝手なことを言わないで。
Simple. Oh, I'm gonna be so dumb. I'm pretty sure it'd be like, well, you shouldn't show your fucking emotion and go along with it. So how do you do this? You gotta withstand it or show that I had enough of your bullshit? That's pretty debatable.
言ってるでしょ。
Because it's not like we can just sit there. It's like, hey, it's tough love. You gotta suck it up. No, this is further beyond sucking it up. Because nowadays I'm pretty sure there are numerous amount of people. Let's not pretend, we all have like a good sync. Okay, let's not pretend that every single day is we could go on by no matter what. Pretty sure we had days where there's gonna be some fucking random ass person who's in a bad mood and just gonna snap at you.
それができるもんならエンジ様だってとっくにやってる。
一時の感情の爆発は何も解決しない。むしろエンジェ様に対する風当たりを悪くするだけだとなぜわからん。エン
ジ様は悪くないのになんでこんな目に遭うの。
Well, that's a good question. As so far, like several chapters in, I'm pretty sure Anji did nothing wrong. I mean, other than besides Anji being maybe a little bit, there are some bit of cringe moments like here and there, but there are some things that I couldn't agree on.
夕飯も食べさせてもらえないで放課後からずっとこんななんて嫌。
Well, school is a harsh reality to go through.
今夜だけじゃないわ。今日も明日も明後日も。いい加減にしてこんな屈辱耐えられない。
ねえ、私たちの話本当に聞こえてる？
Someone tugged at my hair. I was torn back into my tragic reality. I was no longer even permitted to listen to the seven sisters speak on my behalf in my heart. My hair was lifted upwards, one of my hair ornaments came off, and I could hear the sound of it rolling on the ground. No one picked it up. To the contrary, they casually avoided it as though something filthy was rolling towards them. I tried to follow it with my eyes, but my hair was tugged upwards again.
なんで私たちがこんなに真剣に話してるのにいつも聞いてないわけ？
右の耳から左の耳ってやつ？それとも馬の耳に念仏かしら？あんたいい加減にしてよね。
私たち全員に迷惑かけてるって自覚本気であるの？私たちに言われてるからいやいや書いたとか言い出すんじゃないでしょうね。
あんたが本当に自分の意思で反省できるまでマジで終わんないからね。
Oh no. I'm getting the feeling that this part I'm commentating is actually going to be really almost going to be worse than the last part. Oh no. Oh no.
今日だけじゃないよ。明日も明後日もマジで続くからね。
Wow. That's one hell of a prediction.
あんまり舐めてんじゃないわよ。
I mean, technically you guys are fools.
つーかさ、なんでまだ生きてんの？生きてられる普通。
Why? That's easy for you to say.
私なら死んじゃうね。
生きてられないよね。だってさ、生きてるだけで迷惑かけてるだけでしょ？私だったら絶対に生きてられない。
うんうん、私だったら死ぬね。
その方が世の中のためになるならすぐにでも死んじゃうよ。ねえ。じゃあ死んでよ。
園児様、
こいつら全員今すぐ殺してよ、あんたたち。ルシファー、聞こえた？
Oh shit. Is this going to be... Oh my god. Why? What the fuck? I am... What? Wait. I was gonna say something really fucking dumb and say that if this random ass student pulled Anji by the hair, like she would have fucking like retaliated. But the thing is that Anji, the only thing that Anji knows is fucking magic. You would think that she's old enough to actually fucking like to know self-defense.
あんたたち煉獄の七姉妹は人間なんかあっという間に皆殺しにできるすごい家具なんでしょ？あんたらいつも私にそう自慢していたわ。ならやって、今すぐこいつらを皆殺しにして、今すぐこの場で。それは。
For some reason, Lucifer hesitated.
なんで？どうしてよ。目にも止まらぬ速度で飛び回って魔女の敵の心臓を即座に貫く必殺の家具でしょ。そしてそれを主である私が命じてる。今すぐ実行しなさい。殺して、こいつらをみんな殺せ。エンジェ様、どうか落ち着いて。
What do you mean? Anji already has the magic power strong enough to summon all 7 already. If they had immediately followed my brutal order, making heaps of corpses with me at the center, I was ready to reflect on my own reckless actions of stealing human lives so readily, ready to regret and repent just as they had wanted me to. I was prepared to do that. Ah, yes. The sub-characters showing their subhuman personality telling Anji to go kill herself. Lovely. And yet Lucifer just let an unsure expression rise to her face and didn't move to carry out my order. I knew it. Yeah, I knew it. Vaguely. No, that's not right. I've known from the beginning. I've known that magic was all empty this whole time, haven't I?
Whatが煉獄の七姉妹よ。くだらない。くだらない。
Anji's emotions are becoming so negative to the point of it's like, hey, I need you to do this right away. Right the fuck now. And then Lucifer is like, no, I can't. And then be like, yes, yep, magic is definitely a fucking scam.
私、最初から知ってたんだから。エンジェ様。
I glared into the worthless Lucifer's eyes, and pain seemed to accompany that gaze, as though she was being assaulted with a violent headache. Lucifer grasped her head with both arms, but it looked like she couldn't tear her eyes off my gaze, so she was assaulted with a pain that grew more and more violent. Damn. You see this expression on the look on her face? Her face looks... Her serious, angry face is similar to what Battler would do when Battler gets serious. Holy moly. Holy shit.
役立たずが、役立たずが。あんたなんて大嫌い。 消えてしまえ。あんたなんて所詮私の中の妄想じゃない。
Hopelessness and disappointment, resignation in the dream's end. A cracking sound, like you'd hear from a frozen lake surface during a fierce winter, rang out just once. At the same time, Lucifer's form, which was being tormented by violent pain, stiffened in place and grew cloudy. It was almost as though a beautifully polished glass window had been heartlessly smashed and turned white from the countless fissures. That was an accurate analogy. At some point, Lucifer's form had turned into a glass ornament of the same shape. Oh shit. Wow. This is what happens when Anji feels really betrayed. Countless fissures ran through it from the inside, and as the head and arms collapsed, it crumbled to the floor. Holy shit. Fucking scary shit.
知女は誰？
And, and now we get the banger of a track right here.
レビアタン？私の命令を実行して、今すぐにこいつらを皆殺しにして。いえ、そのヘンジ様、どうかお気を沈めてお聞きください。私たちは
I'm not looking for excuses or backtalk or an answer. I want nothing more than a swift confirmation of my order to eradicate the girls who are humiliating me. If you're going to say anything else, there's no need for me to listen until the end. After Leviathan also turned white due to countless cracks throughout her whole body, she fell over backwards, splitting into separate parts along her neck, hips, and arms. If she'd been smashed to bits and lost her original form, it probably wouldn't have seemed so brutal. So seeing the two of them halfway left over made the remaining younger sisters shake even harder.
どうして私の命令を聞いてくれないの？
That's strange. Normally furniture do anything as asked. You know? Because you know how furniture are servants to the master or the lord, and whatever order carries out and carry down. Why didn't these two do that? Is it because Anji's emotion is becoming extremely destructive, or is that what Anji would do, or is that because what her murderous order is apparently immoral, to which it could cause bad karma to Anji later on? Or maybe it's that, she's not carrying out the order within a positive manner? Or kill them off with happiness? I don't fucking know. Why don't you listen to my orders?
どうしてよ。恐れながら、現在のこの場は反魔法力が非常に強く。
Wait, you mean to tell me that all the fucking shitty ass students have like extremely strong anti-magic toxins?
何よそれ。人間がいるからダメってどういう理屈？人間を殺すのがあんたたちの役目でしょ。それができないならあんたたちは何のための家具なのよ。死ねえ。
As she clutched her head with both arms, Satan also turned white and fell down face first. Apparently, the neck is the most slender part after all. Her head slid off and rolled over to Belphegor's feet.
人間が多いからダメなの？じゃあ私が後でこいつらを一人ずつ物陰に呼び出せたなら、あんたたちはきっちり全員を血祭りにできるというの？
現在のエンジェ様の魔力では私たちと会話する程度はたやすいでしょう。しかしこの場にいる全ての人間の前で権限するにはまだまだ魔力の錬成が足りません。お怒りは深く理解できますが、たとえ我らを攻撃に使えたとしてもこの場の全員を殺害することはかえって状況を悪くするだけです。屈辱的とは思いますが、どうかこの場は怒りを収められて。
What, is anger preventing it? Or, I don't know, maybe Anji's still not strong enough to carry out that order?
あとの3人も同じ答えなの？反魔法力が高いからできないっていう？私に魔力が足りないからできないっていう？なら全員を殺せとは言わないわ。たった一人でいいから殺してみなさいよ。今すぐこの場で。
As Asmodeus and Beelzebub held each other, they crouched down, cringing in fear under my glare. If they'd been able to obey my order, they probably would have carried it out immediately. And yet, here they were, crouching down. Empty, sad, and pathetic. That's right, I've known. These girls can't even touch reality with one of their fingers.
やだやだ、ベルゼ怖いよ、ベルゼ。エンジ様、許してください、許してください。死にたくない。
死になさいよ、使えない家具。どうして生きてるのあんたたち。生きてる価値がないのになんで生きてるわけ？死ねばいいじゃん。死になさいよ。というかむしろ死ねえ。使い道のない家具を置いとくバカがいると思う
？Damn. Fucking killed off every one of the stakes of purgatory right there.
やめてください、エンジ様。
何マモン、あなただけは私の命令を遂行してくれるの？
God damn it. All they gotta do is say they... Oh, what if Anji's just say, you know, let's just kill one as a warning? Surely that gotta work, no? Actually, no, there's a shitload of fucking students in there anyway.
そうよね。私の一番のお友達だもんね。あなただけはやってくれるわよね。こいつらを。
今のエンジ様には私たちを刺激しても人殺しはできません。主にできることを手伝うのが家具の役目。主にすらできないことを私たちにはすることができない。エンジ様はこいつらが憎いですか？憎いですよね。殺したくなる気持ちよくわかります。ええ、どうぞ。ならば殺しましょうよ、エンジ様。エンジ様自らがその手を血に染めるならば、我ら煉獄の七姉妹どこまでもお供しましょうとも。どこまでも。
It took you that long? I'm amazed that it took her that long to understand. I mean, man, I mean, mostly, mostly all of the Seven Sister Purgatory are in like agreement that the the humans tormenting Anji are subhuman pieces of shit. Hmm.
私にできないからあんたたちに頼んでるんでしょ。私にできないことをできるからあんたたちは家具なんでしょ。
ええ、家具です。使われてこそ家具です。どうぞ我らを使って殺してください。殺すのはあなたです、エンジェ様。エンジェ様が殺したいと言うならどうぞご自由に。ためらうことはありません。どうぞ今すぐにそれを実行を。そこまでの覚悟が伴って初めて、自らの手を汚す覚悟があって初めて、我らはそれをお手伝いいたしましょう。でもエンジェ様はそれに至っていないんです。
語るな家具が、妄想が。もう分かってるわよ。皆まで言わせないでよ。あんたたちには何もできない。あんたたちは所詮私の妄想、幻想、アクチューム。私には初めから友達なんて一人もいないわ。孤独な私が心の中に生み出したお友達ごっこの幻影でしょ。知ってたのよ最初っから。
ええ、そうですよ。エンジェ様の頭の中の幻想ですけど何か。はい、そうです。私たちは友達のただ一人もいやしない。寂しい寂しいエンジェ様の心を慰めるためだけに生み出されたお友達ごっこの脳内妄想ですが何か。見たければ現実を見るといい。私たちなんか見ないで、あそこで囲まれて罵声を浴びせられているあなたに戻るといい。ほらほら戻りなさいよ。おかえりなさいな現実に。都合のいい時だけ私たちを呼び出してお友達ごっこで、自分の手を汚す覚悟もないくせにそれをけしかけ、ダメと分かったら否定して消し去る。ええ、どうぞお楽しみくださいよ。エンジェ様が期待されるような苦悶の声と悲鳴を上げて退場しますとも。エンジェ様がたった今浴びせられている罵声を私たちにも同じように浴びせかけて胸の内をスーッとさせるがいいです。それもまた家具の役目。ムカついて床に叩きつけられることもまた椅子の大事なお役目ですから。その程度のことで主の不機嫌を一時でも受け止められたなら、家具としてこれほどの栄誉はありません。殺しなさいよ、否定しなさいよ、あなたの最初で最後の友達を。
At the end, Mammon had a mocking expression on her face, but for some reason it looked splashed with tears. Mammon, Beelzebub, and Asmodeus were smashed and fell to the floor. Great, now what?
うりゅう。こっちへおいで、作太郎。今の演者は少し冷静じゃないだけ。だから近寄っちゃダメだよ。みんなは、七姉妹のみんなは生きてるの？
死んじゃったの？
大丈夫だよ。とても無残な姿だけど、あれは人間界を強制退去させられて残されたよりしろの残滓。
Yeah, I don't think they killed them. They just they summoned them as part of vessels.
抜け殻だよ。だから大丈夫。
It makes it look like they fucking killed off the seven sisters, but at the same time, it's like they only summoned them as a vessel. They didn't like kill them. It's temporary.
とても傷ついただろうけど、無事だよ。みんな生きてるよ。きっといつかまた会えるよ。
ウリュウ、よかった。よかった。
エンジェはマリアージュ・ソルシエールの条約に違反した。同盟の魔女はお互いを敬い認め合わなくちゃならないのに、こんなひどいこと。みんなエンジェの大切なお友達だったのに。
そんな魔女の同盟なんて関係ない。魔法のお友達？いい加減にして。私が殺したわ。消し去った。私が七姉妹を砕け散らせた。
ウリュウ、そんなのひどいよ。ひどいよ。
もう魔女ごっこはいい加減にして。お願いだから。マリアお姉ちゃんもサクタロも自ら消えてほしい。私が殺して消したなんて妄想の中ですらしたくないから。
僕たちは妄想なんかじゃないよ。エンジェのお友達だよ。ウリュウ。
Oh, fucking siren in the background. Sakutaro said that as he hid behind Maria One-chan sobbing. Sakutaro doesn't exist. Sakutaro is also an imaginary creature One-chan created to distract herself from her loneliness.
ウリュウ、痛い。痛いよ。マリア。なんで。
You know Maria is mad, but actually no, she's not even mad. She's extremely disappointed. This is some extreme disappointment right there. To see Anji put on a fucking meltdown.
ウリュウ。
やめて。私のお友達を否定することだけは許さない。
The same power that had smashed the Seven Sisters was probably eating into Sakutaro as well, but Maria One-chan was apparently protecting him with some other power. So Sakutaro's form didn't break and scattered. One-chan glared at me sharply. It was a serious expression that I'd never seen before.
サクタロは私の家具。エンジェには消せないよ。なのに、否定しようとするのは魔女にとって最大級の侮蔑も同じだよ。
サクタロなんて最初から存在しないわ。ただのライオンのぬいぐるみ。それをお姉ちゃんがあたかも存在するかのように脳内で妄想して人格化したただの幻なのよ。
Oh, this sentence right there is something she's using this to combat against Maria.
そんなことないよ。サクタロはマリアのお友達なの。元はぬいぐるみだけど、今はぬいぐるみじゃないの。
いいえ、ぬいぐるみだわ。布と綿でできたぬいぐるみ。自ら喋れも動きもしない。 お姉ちゃんはそれを腹話術みたいにして喋ってるだけじゃない。それが魔法？それが魔女？それが友達？そんなの私は認めないわ。
ウリュウ、僕じゃないの。僕はただのぬいぐるみで、本当は喋れなくてマリアのお友達じゃないの。
As though struck with a high fever, Sakutaro weakened bit by bit. As he clung to One-chan's body, he did all he could to continue standing, but his body began to gradually slip down. As he did, One-chan held him, yelling at me as tears streamed down her face.
やめて！半魔法の毒でサク太郎を焼かないで！いじめないで！侮辱しないで！否定しないで！マリアお姉ちゃん変なの。サク太郎なんかいないよ。ぬいぐるみはぬいぐるみだもん。布と綿でできてるってママに習ったもん。歩いたり喋ったりなんかできるわけないよ。
Oh my god. Is this what she said when she was 6 years old? Because I remember like Anji was sick as this was around so right around when all of the family, except for all of the entire family, attended to the fucking Rokenjima and conference and so shit. And except for Anji. Anji's like the sick. Was this before her? 6 years old? And she learned it from mom. Is it... Well, that... Kairi? What the fuck? She learned that from Kairi. Like... What the shit? Oh my god.
ウリュウ。
This has, I mean, if it's been great, this has got to be a past flashback.
サク太郎！サク太郎！ぬいぐるみじゃないもん！ぬいぐるみじゃないもん！友達だもん！ぬいぐるみ遊びなんかよりみんなでお外で遊ぶ方がいい。ぬいぐるみもう飽きた。
Oh no! If Maria's like was 3 years older than Anji, Anji being the younger one is bullying the older. What the fuck was that? Oh, Anji as a kid is just as... Anji as a kid is just as bad as the fucking... Is that why? Maybe that's why Anji... I'm so... What the fuck?
返事なんかもう知らない。なんでそんなこと言うの？嫌い嫌い嫌い嫌い！大嫌い！ 絶好だ、絶好だ。もう魔女の仲間になんか入れてあげない。原初の魔女見習いマリアの名において、魔女見習いエンジェをマリアージュ・ソルシエール魔女同盟より署名とする。
And then, what had been peaceful days to me became a daydream and ended. By now, it's impossible to prove. No one can verify whether that really was magic or whether those really were my friends. Or else nothing more than a daydream. I, the sole observer, concluded that they were a daydream. So that became the truth. Perhaps in the farther future, I'll observe it again. When that happens, maybe I'll acknowledge that it wasn't a dream. That the seven sisters really were my friends, and that along with Maria One-chan and Sakutaro, they did everything they could for me in my isolation. Something so vague is neither the truth nor an illusion. Fuck, God damn it, I'm getting hungry again. Nor an illusion. Maybe the reality here and now is the only world with the real me. Where is the real me? Who was Anji? Question mark. The person standing amidst the girl's exposed wreckage that resembles broken glass sculptures. That girl who's breathing harshly, her shoulders heaving, isn't me. I'm over there. The me that's surrounded by a crowd and being showered by jeers, and who's hanging her head, her eyes red. Isn't the me over there the real me? I won't dream anymore, because there's nowhere left to run. I'm going back. I'll return myself to the cage made of flesh.
ねえ、話聞こえてますかしら？いつまでもうつむいていても何の解決にもなりませんわよ。
No words.
聞こえてるわ。
ああ、やっと返事した。このまま黙ってれば終わるとか、泣けば許してもらえるとか、そういうこと考えてるんじゃないの？あんた、自覚あるかって聞いてるのよ。自分が周りに迷惑かけてるって自覚があるのかって聞いてんのよ。
I slowly nodded. I acknowledged it. I acknowledged that I had slipped into the world of my daydream, trying to remain separate from the others in my class. To separate myself from and disgrace those sisters who spoke to me with reliable and kind words, despite being totally unable to help when I really wanted them to. I acknowledged that.
私、後宮エンジェは協調性がなくてクラスメートに迷惑をかけました。それは勉強ができないためクラスメート全体に対し過度の劣等感を持っていたからに他なりません。私は生きてても仕方ありません。
Starting there, I was no longer reading the paragraph they'd made me write. It was me, improvising, and it was what was in my heart. They noticed that it wasn't what they'd anticipated, but while they did frown, no one spoke, so I continued.
そうです。私は生きてても仕方がなかった。1986年のあの日に私も連れて行ってもらうはずだったんです。なのに私だけが連れて行ってもらえなかった。どうして私はここにいるのでしょう。ここは私のいる世界じゃない。誰も助けてくれません。一時私の中に生まれた架空の友人たちだけが私を助けてくれるような気がしていました。でも 友人たちは所詮は妄想で、助けてなどくれなかった。だってここは妄想の世界じゃなくて現実の世界だから。だからつまり私は今日までずっと白チュームを見続けてきたわけです。現実のクラスメートを嫌い、妄想の友人たちとの交流の中だけに生きた。その友人たちとはさっき決別しました。だから私はここにいます。家族もいません。友人も捨てました。もう私には何も残っていません。どうして死なないの？さっきそう聞いた人がいました。その通りだと思います。どうして私は生きてるんでしょう。1986年に私は死んでいるはずだったんです。いえ、きっと死んだんです。なのに私の殺された魂は未だにこの肉の檻に閉じ込められている。だから誰かに求めよう。それに誰も答えてくれないなら自分でしよう。誰か私を死なせてください。
I spoke that sentence and looked around. Dumbfounded girls, shocked girls, girls whose faces seemed to be saying, "What the heck is this kid talking about?" And a bit late, more and more girls with faces that said, "Is this girl alright?" Whisper, chatter, and then giggle. When I ordered the friends in my daydream to kill, they couldn't do it. And so, I asked real humans to kill me, but of course, these girls can't do it either. In other words, both daydreams and reality are the same. Doesn't this mean that, including this world, absolutely everything is a daydream? Then there's no problem, right? After all, on that day when I lost my family, I was already dead. She's already fucking dead inside. Everything that happened afterwards is going on in my head, my life flashing before my eyes after I failed to die. Once I understood that, it felt like the scenery surrounding me began to twist and bend slightly. Yeah, I'll finally wake up. I'll be released from this daydream world. I feel my consciousness sliding away. That's alright. Fade farther and farther away and take me to my family. Then, no matter what happens in this twisted, stale world, I won't mind it at all. I saw the crowd get pushed aside as a teacher stepped in. Perhaps a teacher during the rounds happened to notice a strange disturbance. The teacher was vigorously shouting something, moving to protect me. Watching that, I knew that an ally had appeared for me, even if there was only one, and I felt my awareness turn very slightly. No words. The only ones who can save me in the world of reality are real humans. Never again. Never again will I seek rescue from daydreams. This is the world of humans. Nothing can save a human except other humans.
そうだね。エンジェがそう思ったなら、それがエンジェの世界。エンジェは、これで幸せになれる？エンジェが、それでしか幸せになれないと信じたなら、もうそれしかない。 カゴの中にいる青い鳥をそうだと認められないなら、どこまでも探しに行かざるを得ない。
ウリュウ、マリアとエンジェはもう絶好なの？
絶好なんかじゃないよ。エンジェがそれを求めたからそうしただけ。私たち魔女は時に迫害を受けるけれども、でも常にみんなの身近にある。そしてきっとその助けを求められる。
エンジェもまた僕たちと遊んでくれる日が来る？
来ないでそのまま忘れてしまうこともあるかもしれない。人の世ではそれを成長や決別と呼ぶから。でも
If Anji just remembers, we'll always be by her side. And until then, we'll be waiting. And it ends just like that. Man! This is just a movement and emotion right there. Oh, we're back in Maria's house of the sword. Chapter 9. Alright. I think this is a good time to end it from here. Oh, man. This is a... Oh, man, my head. Can Anji overcome this by herself? I don't know. I always kept... I always felt a bit sarcastic to be like, oh, Anji's just being nihilistic as hell, but holy shit. This is something right there. This is not very good. So next part, let's see how this goes for the 9th chapter of episode 4. Like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you guys later. Have a good one.